Okay. Alrighty. It is a chill, rainy Sunday, and I'm here with Kenny, as you guys saw earlier. And we're just gonna chill. I want something cozy to read. We have been in the streets with Demon's Dream, and I think I need to reel it in. It's raining, it's cozy. I hear the pitter patter on my roof. I want a comforting read, so we'll look at the shelves and see what we have. So the council has decided, and we're gonna go with The First Family by Granger. The back says, I like Granger's synopses. Not synopses, but they're little blurbs in the back because very quick and cute. Okay, we're not telling the whole story. A mysterious murder has been committed at a mythical and magical HBCU campus. Nobody knows who did it. School is covering it up in order to protect the students until it happens again. I mean, vampires, werewolves, witches, um, magical school, floppy book. I also have the audio. It just makes sense. It makes sense. So we're gonna tuck into this. So I was listening to The First Family while I was cooking lunch because your girl was hungry. So first off, let's show lunch. I made some rice and beans. It's called moro, like rice and beans mixed together, not rice, white rice, and then like stew beans. Some salmon and zucchini. We're trying to be healthy, babe. Anyway, so I was cooking and I was listening to The First Family, but girl, one thing about Granger, every character is gonna have a POV, so you really gotta lock in. And for a girly like me with ADHD, it's kind of hard because I'm like, who's talking now? Wait, what do we, So I had to press the pause button on that. But I still felt like I wanted to listen to something. I wanted something, and I was already like in that supernatural vampire-y mood. So I went ahead and I have Kobo Plus, and Curiosity by Christina C. Jones is on there. And baby, this is good. She's cute. Well, cute in the sense that it's short. I think it's like 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours long. And so she's getting done today. Yeah, she's getting done today. And I'll come and let y'all know about that. This is my second book by Christina C. Jones. I previously read Behind the Scenes, and it's not that I didn't like it. I was just kind of indifferent. And I don't know if it just wasn't the time for that. But I'm really enjoying Curiosity. So it's kind of prompting me to like, okay, maybe I need to reread it, give it another chance. And that'll probably be at a later date. But I'm going to Black Romance Book Festival in May, and I saw that she finally put up her pre-orders, and girl, her catalog is extensive and her books are very affordable. I was like, well, wait a minute. I need to tuck into this because I this year I'm prioritizing indie authors. I like to buy like some traditionally published books, but I feel like I really need to be promoting more indie authors and really supporting a lot more indie authors, especially Black indie authors. So if I am messing with you and I'm rocking with you, girl, yeah, I'm gonna buy a physical. I'm gonna get that trophy. I'm gonna support, and I'm gonna let other people know. So I'm really gonna be tucking into her catalog this year. And I saw that she has omnibuses. I just learned that word recently. So an omnibus, if you don't know, is like when an author has a series, they put all the books in that series in one book. And so you have the whole series in one book. And it's like, oh, cutesy. I'm thinking of that, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this lunch. I'm gonna finish my Japanese soda. I don't know, do you guys like Japanese sodas? I love Japanese sodas. I love lychee as well. My fave. I'm gonna tuck into that, and I'm thinking of doing a little face mask while I'm listening and just setting the vibe, you know, because I told you I want cozy vibes today. So I have this, it will be my first time using this mask. I don't know. I can't recommend it just quite yet. But I got this while I was in Japan. I got it off of the strength that the packaging looked cute. Y'all, marketing works on me. I'm too influenced. But I'll let you know if I like this. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit.
But the rest of downtown, the man standing out front, holding the vintage camera, looked exactly like Elias. At least, as much as he could in such an old photo. This must be their father. You've got an eye for detail, I see.
So, last where we left off, I was reading Curiosity, finished her. She was a cute, spicy, fun time. And it's a series, so I'm for sure going to continue that series because it left off on a cliffhanger. It seems like it deals with a wealthy Black vampire family, and so I'm cool with exploring that. So I'm just gonna lay in bed, drink my little drinky drink, and read Daggermouth. Okay, so I just got to the gym. I brought my physical copy of Uncovering Love by Monique. I just got into this today, and I am on chapter, I think 7 or 8. It's good. It's very good. I'm doing an immersive read with her. I don't remember if I told y'all or not, but I stopped reading The First Family by Granger because the spirit wasn't pulling me that way. It was pulling me somewhere else, and that was with Daggermouth, and that is here on my Kindle. I'm prepared, okay? I am prepared. When I get on that treadmill, I need a fast-paced book. Like I need my adrenaline rushing so that I can keep up with the treadmill and Daggermouth. I've had a couple of workout sessions with Daggermouth, and it's a good book to be on the treadmill. So I'm gonna tuck into that. All right, so I have a reading update. I am like 45% into Daggermouth, and it is getting to the point where the enemies are kind of battling with their lust. I love it. Like, I love an enemies to lovers that's a true enemies to lovers, and that tension. The tension is building, and I'm loving it, between Grayson and Shadira. They hate each other's guts, but low-key, they're now in a forced proximity little area, and they have to be around one another. And Shadira has on one of Grayson's shirts and nothing else, like just, you know, a big t-shirt, because like she's petite, you know, rugged girly. And now it's the morning time, and Grayson is seeing her, and he's like, she look good. And Shadira's thinking the same thing, but that's neither here nor there. So it's getting good. It's spicing up. I'm sure there's going to be some spice coming up. I have a prediction. I'll put a timestamp here so that you won't be spoiled if you're going to read Daggermouth. I think that Grayson's brother, the one that they're looking for, Bonner or something like that, I don't remember people's names, but I feel like he is still alive because he's dead. A Daggermouth killed my brother. That's why he hates Daggermouths. Whatever. I feel like he's not really dead, and that brother is actually in the Boundary and is the man, Jameson, that Shadira's been sleeping with, and is her boo back in the Boundary. And he is going to war for her, okay? He's trying to look for her. He knows that she's in the heart, and he's trying to get to his boo. So I feel like that's real messy. That's my prediction. I don't know. If that is the truth, HM Wolf, you are a messy, messy girl, and I like you. In terms of Uncovering Love. I am at a point where Gray, it's funny, Gray and then Grayson. Anyway, I'm at a point where Gray is really feeling Gianna, and he's been to her suite 5 days in a row. He's very much sweet on her. But he just kind of seems like a Brody kind of strong man, and he just gave her a forehead kiss. That's cute. I like that. I like those little cute, like, forms of affection. And he calls her baby girl, and it's like, oh, you like her. Okay, yes. This is a very big shift, okay, from our last communication, with Damien, Mr. Demon. I like a nice guy. I like a guy who's sweet, who is just doting and is loving up on his woman and is not afraid to show that. Yeah, that's manly. That's manly. So I'll keep y'all updated. I'm currently at Wally World. My thing is, I have the copy of This Ain't Our First Rodeo, and I'll insert a picture. But I saw the girlies have the Wally World special edition, and she's very much cute. So I think I'll just put the other copy on Pango and buy this one, and then I'll just get my money back. That's definitely girl math. I think I can rock with that. So yeah. I am back from Wally World and IND to get my copy. Isn't she so pretty? I love sprayed edges. I love them. And then when you take off the dust jacket, the cover is actually foiled. So pretty, so pretty. This made me want to push this up on my TBR, and it's rodeo season in Houston. I'm playing. I'm probably gonna start this week. I'm on spring break, so I'm trying to take advantage as much as I can of all the reading that I can do. I do have my little drinky drink. This little cup, my best friend Amanda made it for me, Books Over People. She definitely knows me. I'm gonna be sipping on this. It's one of my favorite infused drinks. And then I'm gonna do an immersive read. One thing I will say, don't knock it till you try it. An infused drink to get you elevated, and then an immersive read, baby, the movie in your head, something nice. Something nice. I see, like, big picture. It's so good. Like, it definitely comes to life. I love it. That's why I love an immersive read. I've been listening to Uncovering Love on audio while I was driving, and so I need to annotate some things that I heard that was so cute. Hooray! You are a sweetie. I love it. So I have to highlight and do my little stuff on there. But I wanted to show you guys my annotation kit. This is my little pouch. She's so cutie. And these are my essentials. I always have to have them. So we have our little tabs. Again, I think I told you guys before, I do not coordinate. I don't have a key in the beginning of the book to let you know what's what. It's chaos. If the color is cute and I'm feeling the mood, it's gonna get stuck. That's it. I also have a pack of these kind of clear posties, and they're really good for those pages that are thin that you can't necessarily highlight on, or you don't really want to mark up. So the Post-it is super thin. You can see through it, so you can still see the words underneath. You can make your little doodles or what have you, but you need to make sure you have a very specific marker, like a permanent marker specifically for like plastic and CDs, because if you use any other type of marker, baby, you're not gonna get nothing on that Post-it. So make sure you have a marker that you can write on plastic with. Then I have my absolute favorite pen, my chopper pen. Whenever you click it, his face changes. It's super cute. He's always in my pouch. For my highlighters, I use these mild liner highlighters. They are so good. They're in a pastel colorway and they don't bleed through pages. It's really nice and it has two different types of tips. So one is a thicker one where you can highlight and another one is thinner. So if you want to write something or doodle and have just a little bit more precision, you can do that. Next, I have my Game Changer pens. Like, these are my Friction pens. They are so cutie. I love the way they write. And the best part of it is that you see that like rubbery end point? That is an eraser. So these are erasable pens. So whatever little highlight or doodle, or you make a mistake, baby, you can erase it. I love it. You can utilize it for books that have like thicker pages, like Demon's Dream. I utilize these pens a lot. They came in handy. Then the last thing that I have is this gold metallic-y marker. I love this to just write my name in the book. Sometimes on the first page, I'll just write it. Like, you know how people have like, this book belongs to yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I just sign my name. So if anybody takes my book, or I'm like, oh, which one is my book? I know. My signature is in it. I know which one is mine. Thank you. Give my book back. Also, at my front door, I had this book waiting for me, Ready or Not by Olive Winter. I was talking to this author on Threads because I saw that she posted an upcoming book, and I was like, oh my God, that cover is gorgina. It's like a woman sitting in front of a brownstone in New York. I'm a New Yorker, guys. I'm from Brooklyn. I loved it. I was like, oh, it just felt so nostalgic, and it had like girls doing double dutch as well on another side. I was like, oh, I need to get into that. But it wasn't out yet, and she was like, well, go ahead and read my first book, and then by the time you're done with that, you'll be ready for the next one. So I went ahead and picked it up, and this is what it says. One night, one city, one interaction that changes everything. What begins as flirtation between Sol and Desi ignites into a night of wandering the city, sharing secrets, and developing a connection that happens once in a lifetime. But when the sun comes up, the question isn't whether the night was real, it's whether they're brave enough to risk everything for what comes next. That sounds juicy. And Dominican representation in here. I don't know if you know, but I'm Dominican, guys. I'm Dominican, and it takes place in New York in the Bronx. Come on. I had to support, I had to read it. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. So yeah, let me get into this, and Monique. Let me stop yapping with y'all. So, guys, I may or may not have forgotten to fully close out this video. So let's actually talk about the books that I read during this vlog. The first being Daggermouth. She took me the longest because I didn't want her to end. She was a great time, even though I felt bamboozled, flat out deceived, because I kind of wanted my prediction to be true. Part of it was true, okay? But the other part, these people are evil in this book. I would have never thunk it. I would have never thunk it. But this was overall a 4-star. I had to get the physical copy. As you know, I read it on my Kindle. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to annotate her because I had notes and they need to be put in this book. Okay. The second book that we read during this vlog was Uncovering Love by Monique. If you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I love this book. This was a 4-star read for me. Gray was real nice. He was real not like he was doting. He just wanted to be in her presence. Like he just loved that girl and he just wanted to make her happy. He loved Gianna. This was a good read. And we got introduced to Blue, which is the next book in the series, which is Gray's brother. And Blue is on my shelf. I have to see what's up with Blue. Gray and Blue seem like total opposites, where Gray seems like the sunshine, real happy, loves his girl, yada yada, while Blue seems like very rugged, kind of black cat energy. So I'm excited to see where that leads off. But thank you for watching. And if you want to see more videos about bookish content and games and just cozy life, stay here. All right, guys. Bye.